my channel. Today's video is going to be featuring this eyeshadow look right here. It is really soft and pretty, I think, and this is what I like to use for my like kind of natural eyeshadow. And I did use more of the sweet semi-sweet chocolate bar from TooFaced, and I do already have two previous tutorials on this. I will link it down below, but basically the other tutorials are featuring more of the warmer eyeshadows, and this one here is featuring the cooler eyeshadows. Like I said, I do like this eyeshadow look for the kind of days that I don't really want to wear too much makeup, but I do want something on my eyes, and I do want them to be kind of like flirty. So yeah, I figured that this right here would also be a great Valentine's Day look because it does feature pink sugar, which is a really nice kind of iridescent pinkish eyeshadow with like goldy glitters. It's really nice. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the MAC Vanilla Pigment, but less pigmented and more on the pinkish iridescence rather than the warm one. So that's just kind of like a, you know, little explanation. But yeah, this right here is the look. And as you can see, it's still a little bit like smoky, but more on the flirty, natural side for those of you that don't really want to wear too much makeup. But other than that, I think the rest of the face is drugstore as well as my lipstick. So that should definitely help you guys out. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we did move to a bigger place, so the lighting is a lot better. I have like these two big windows in front of me that are connected, so I have been using that, and I still do have my lighting and everything, so I really do like this room. So yeah, let me know how you guys think about the new scenery and stuff like that, what you guys would like to see. I know you can see my flat screen behind me. I did not mean for that to happen, but I don't know what else to do. Also, I'm going to be calling you know, like my little segments and stuff like that, Tea Time with Couture by Krystal, because I love tea. I don't like coffee. I'm either drinking tea or water. But yeah, so I just want to go ahead and let you guys know. Also, this makeup tutorial is also going to be full face. I don't know if I already said that, so yeah. So if you are interested on how to get this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eye using the Mika Cosmetics eye primer. And I'm just going to use my finger to help blend it in. And don't forget to get underneath the lash line. This is the eyeshadow palette that I'm using, and I'm going to go ahead and list all the eyeshadows down below in the description box. Right now I'm going to go ahead and take Nugget with an angled eyeshadow brush and just place it in the crease. And I do want it to be kind of pigmented, so I'm just going to go ahead and build it up to my liking. But we don't want it to be too harsh or anything like that because it is supposed to be a neutral eye. Next, I'm taking coconut cream with a large eyeshadow brush, and then I'm going to apply this as my highlight and bring it down to help me blend out Nugget with it, just like that. I'm just getting it and just blending it down just like that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take Muse, and it's this color right here. I'm trying to use cool tones because the other looks that I created using this palette were more of a warm based eyeshadow look, and I know it's not for everybody. Warm tones aren't for everybody, so I'm just taking Mousse and putting it into the crease and kind of defining it a bit and not really taking it too far out. And I'm just going to blend it in circular motions. Next, taking an angled brush, I'm going to go ahead and take some more of that mousse and just line it all over my lower lash line, bringing it in about 2/3 of the way. And this is going to be kind of like a transition color as well. Now, taking a more precise dome brush, we're going to go ahead and go in with Pudding, which is this color right here. It's the darkest kind of defining color that is in cool tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the outside corners, just like this. And I'm also bringing it along the lower lash line, just on the outer rim. Now we're going to go ahead and take our crease brush that we just used and just pat it in place because we don't want to look super crazy. So I'm just patting it just like that. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to like lose the color, so I'm just really kind of softening it up to help that whole entire blending situation. That brush that we used Nugget on, and just go over it. I'm not adding any more product on the brush. I'm just using it to help blend out everything a little bit more nicely. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is use pink sugar, and make sure your fingers are really clean. You can also go ahead and use an eyeshadow brush. Pink sugar is like kind of a very like dusting kind of texture, so I recommend using a synthetic brush, and I am patting it on just like that. There will be fallout if you use a brush, so I do prefer to use my finger. You just have to make sure that it is really, really clean. And as you can see, you are picking up more product. And I do use a different finger every time I go in here so that I don't mess it up. Okay, so I brought you in a little bit closer so that you can actually see the glitters on the eye, so that it, I don't know, just so that you guys can actually see it, because you can't see it from too far away. Okay, so I added false lashes, mascara on the lower lashes as well. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom you out and do the face. I'm gonna prime my face with the matte cream by MAC, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off in the center of my face and then work my way out towards my hairline, just because I do tend to get more oily around this area. So first I just like put it on, and then I start like patting it in to try to fill up some of the pores. So I'm just taking like about half a pump of the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation, and just a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match NW4, that, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it all over my face using a damp beauty sponge, starting from the center, working my way out. Just remember, anytime that you do use a beauty blender, you tend to use more product, so you might actually have to put more coverage if you want more, but this is actually good for me. Now we're gonna go ahead and take about half a pump of MAC's Pro Long Concealer in NC30, and this is how much I'm just going to be using, and we are going to be concealing and highlighting underneath the eye and down the center of the face. It's like normal. If you guys are wondering why my background is any different, it's because I just moved. We moved into a bigger place, so I actually really like it. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eye concealer, and I'm just using my HD powder, and I'm bringing it up. And you really only want to set this like where your concealer is, because this stuff really does leave a white cast. Pretty sure you guys can tell already. Again, I'm just like pushing it into my face. Now to bronze up my skin, I'm using my bronzer from IPSY, and I really do love this bronzer. It's like super big. It reminds me of the Sephora, I forgot what it was, but it was like a limited edition, and it was like super huge, just like this. And again, we're just using this to warm up the face. Don't forget the jawline. And any leftover product, I just bring it along my forehead, because my forehead is already small, so I don't really want to chisel it down too much. We're going to be using this like mauve-y kind of orange color today, and just apply it on the cheeks and blend back. I don't know the name of my highlighter, but it's just like a translucent highlighter, or it's just like a loose powdered highlighter. So okay, so that is the eyeshadow look. As you can see, it is really soft, really cute. I like it. And it has been like my go-to neutral look, but I feel like it's good for Valentine's Day too. On the lips, I'm just going to be using Just Peachy from Wet n Wild. Stuff is really pasty. Over that, I'm just going to use Mauve Out of Here. And we are done. Yeah. just gonna go ahead and blot and then like put some translucent powder to lock in the color, just like that. So that was it for today's tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do have any recommendations, please leave them down below. Also, if you guys want to go ahead and contact me, go ahead and contact me on Twitter. I have been using that a lot more lately, and I feel like that's the best way to go ahead and actually get in touch with me. I did delete my Facebook account. If you guys were following me on there, I apologize, but I did delete it just because I wasn't really reaching for that network platform or anything like that. So I was just figured I would delete it. And so I have my Instagram still, and I still have my Twitter, and I do have Pinterest. If you guys are into that, I do have one, and it's still at Couture by Krystal. And yeah, so if you guys really do want to go ahead and get in contact with me, just reach me at my Twitter, and it is Couture by Krystal, as well as my Instagram. And so if you do like this look, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button so you can see 2 to 3 videos every single week. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed my tutorials. I am getting back into tutorials, so if you have any requests, I would really appreciate it. And I do want to say thank you to all of my supporters out there for all of your lovely comments and everything. I just love all the support that I am getting. I love all you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.